Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go over 7 must-know cooking hacks for total beginners. You will level up your cooking skills for sure after watching this video. So let's just jump right into it. Number 1, how to make an easy weeknight chicken dinner. You can make an amazing weeknight chicken dinner in just about 20 minutes with only 4 ingredients. This is going to be a chicken breast, a bag of frozen broccoli, a can of your favorite soup, and some seasonings. To do this, you're going to start off by cutting your chicken breast into smaller pieces. Then add a little bit of your favorite seasoning. I like to use Italian seasoning, but you can use whatever you want. After that, add in your frozen broccoli and your can of soup. Give it a stir, and then you're going to pour it all into a slow cooker. Now you're going to cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours, or high for 3 to 4 hours. Once it's done cooking, you can serve it up and enjoy. This is such an easy, delicious meal that your family is going to love. Number 2, how to quickly chop vegetables. If you want to quickly chop vegetables, you're going to need a sharp knife and a cutting board. Start by cutting your vegetable into smaller pieces, then place them down flat, and slice them up. If you want to dice them up even more, you can go ahead and cut them up into smaller pieces. This is a great way to quickly chop vegetables for soups, stews, and stir-fries. Number 3, how to properly season food. When it comes to seasoning food, it's important to use fresh, high-quality ingredients. This is because the quality of your seasoning will directly impact the flavor of your food. A good rule of thumb when it comes to seasoning is to go light and then taste as you go. It's always easier to add more seasoning than it is to take it away. This is especially true when it comes to salt. Salt is one of the most common seasonings used in cooking. However, too much salt can make your food unappetizing. In fact, it can actually make the flavors of other ingredients stand out less. That's why it's important to go light on the salt and then taste as you go. This will help you achieve a well-seasoned dish without overpowering the other flavors. Number 4, how to prevent food from sticking to the pan. To prevent food from sticking to the pan, you want to make sure that it's properly coated in fat. You can do this by adding a little bit of oil or butter to the pan before you start cooking. This will create a barrier between the food and the pan, which will prevent it from sticking. In addition, you want to make sure that the pan is hot enough before you start cooking. If the pan is not hot enough, the food will stick to it. The best way to tell if the pan is hot enough is to use the water test. Simply put a few drops of water in the pan. If the water evaporates quickly, then the pan is hot enough. Number 5, how to check if meat is done cooking. One of the most common mistakes when it comes to cooking meat is cooking it for too long or not long enough. Overcooked meat can be dry and tough, while undercooked meat can be dangerous. That's why it's important to know how to check if meat is done cooking. The best way to check if meat is done cooking is to use a meat thermometer. Simply insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the meat. If the temperature reaches 160 degrees Fahrenheit, then the meat is done cooking. Number 6, how to easily remove seeds from bell peppers. Removing the seeds from bell peppers can be a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be. A quick and easy way to remove the seeds from bell peppers is to cut the pepper in half lengthwise, then use a spoon to scoop out the seeds and the membrane. This is a much easier and faster way to remove the seeds from bell peppers. Give it a try next time you're cooking with bell peppers. Number 7, how to store leftovers. When it comes to storing leftovers, it's important to do it properly so that the food stays fresh and safe to eat. The first step is to allow the leftovers to cool down before storing them. This will prevent condensation from forming, which can make the food spoil faster. Once the leftovers have cooled down, they should be stored in airtight containers. This will help to keep the food fresh and prevent it from drying out. In addition, leftovers should be stored in the refrigerator within 2 hours of cooking. This will help to prevent the growth of harmful bacteria. By following these tips, you can help to ensure that your leftovers stay fresh and safe to eat. I hope you enjoyed these 7 must-know cooking hacks for total beginners. If you did, make sure to check out the full video where I share 20 more hacks. Thanks for watching and happy cooking!